What's going on, guys? Satsuki the Savage here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Happy Sugar Life, Episode 9. So I've been doing live reactions for the series up to this point. Two things went wrong with me trying to do the live reaction today meaning Friday, because I don't know when I'm going to post this video. So Thursday I got sick, and I'm still kind of sick, but it's a lot better. It was really hard for me to swallow. No homo, all right. But it was just kind of hard to do the video while feeling like that. But I was still going to do it, all right? I was like, man, fuck this, I ain't no bitch. I'm still going to do it. But then my neighbors, they have chickens, all right? And these niggas, the chickens, niggas equals chickens, they were crowing loud as hell throughout the video. Throughout the video, all you hear is, "Rah!" And I'm like, I was so pissed off. I was like, come on, stop, just stop. But they kept going throughout the whole live reaction, so I said, fuck this. I said, I'm done. And I can't redo a live reaction, so here we are. See, y'all? That's what I'm talking about. So with this episode of Happy Sugar Life, we get Sato's first kill on screen in real time, because we seen her kill the one guy when he was about to kill Shio, but that was a flashback. This is the first time we seen it in present time. And the first person she kills that we seen in present time is her best friend. I have to say though, I have a few complaints about how this went down. The first being Shoko even being where she was in the first place, all right? There's two problems with it. First is it was way too convenient, all right? Because as soon as Shio hugged Sato and she hugged her so hard that she went outside, I mean, like, damn. Shio must be like a linebacker. Hey, hold on. We need the Bucks need to sign Shio, because how was her little ass strong enough to push Sato outside like that? All right, that's beside the point. It was convenient, or let me go back. With Shio hugged Sato and they went outside or whatever, I already knew somebody was going to see them. I didn't know who, but I knew somebody was going to see them. I was like, you have Shio outside and you have Sato getting hugged by her. Perfect opportunity for someone to walk in and be like, what's going on here? And of course that person who seen it was Shoko. So it was convenient, all right? No way around it. It was convenient that she's seen that at that time, all right? But the other problem I have is Shoko even knowing where the apartment is, because Sato, when she brought Shoko over, she brought her over to the apartment that her aunt is staying in. So Shoko never knew where Sato really lived at, all right? And maybe you can bring the argument, well, maybe Shoko followed her or something, stalked her to figure out where she lived. But the thing is, the anime never hinted at that or never showed any small scenes with that happening, because they could have did that. Now we've seen scenes where the teacher is stalking Sato, so if Shoko really did follow Sato, they should have like shown just a small scene with that, because we even got a small scene of Sato's aunt with the police hat, implying that the police actually did come back to smash. It was funny because I actually said that might happen in my live reaction to episode 7. I said after the cop left, he was going to come back and be like, wait a minute, so you say you'll do anything, right? Oh my god, man, what the fuck was that? It would be funny if that cop comes back like, so you said you'll do anything, right? They showed a small scene like that, but if Shoko really did follow Sato and if she figured out where her apartment was, you could have showed a small scene like that. The second problem I have with the whole murder was when Sato pulled Shoko in and then we had that weird montage, all right? It was kind of jarring, to be honest. It felt out of place. I just didn't like it. I thought the whole murder would have had much more impact if we got that conversation with Sato and Shoko in its entirety, all right? Because we got bits, like a small bit of it at the very end, what was being said between the two. But we were having like this like happy music being played, like narration about a bird, which is supposed to symbolize Shoko, I guess. But nah, I thought it would have been much better if we just got that conversation straight up. Now, as for the actual murder, like Sato putting the knife to Shoko, that was actually well done. The way they did that, changing the colors, I thought they didn't show too much, which is good because you don't have to be like a super gruesome anime like Higurashi. Either way, the scene was still gruesome because she was getting stabbed in her neck. I thought they did it with enough tact. They didn't show too much to where it's like, oh shit, I gotta cover my eyes. But at the same time, they showed enough so you knew what was happening. All right. So yeah, I thought the actual murder was done well. The thing between Sato and Shoko is that episode 7 was the obvious turning point for their relationship. After that episode, when Sato basically asked Shoko, like, are we still cool after all the stuff that you seen with my aunt? Are we still like friends? And Shoko didn't respond after that. So that was the turning point because I felt like that was Sato trying to reach out, and it was her trying to find someone to care about other than Shio. Because after that whole conversation, Sato had to resolve that Shio is the only person I'm going to care about in the world. All right. I felt like if Shoko at that point would have accepted Sato, then maybe she wouldn't have been murdered in this episode. And not to say that's Shoko's fault, because Sato is crazy, all right? She's crazy. It's not Shoko's fault, but I think if that conversation in episode 7 went a different way, then Shoko would have been alive in this episode. But with there being 3 episodes left in this series, it's going to be the time to start tying loose ends. Like, what are we going to do with Taiyo, who was useless in this episode because he blew his cover? Good detective skills by Shio's brother, by the way. What are we going to do with Shio's brother, Kobe? Because now he has the picture of Sato and Shio, and he's met Sato before. So he may remember where she works at, but he doesn't know where she lives at. So what are we going to do with him? What are we going to do with the teacher? All right? Because with 3 episodes left, I don't really see the teacher fitting into the story anymore. All right? So we have that. I don't see Sato's aunt fitting into the story any longer as well. So now is going to be the time to start, wrapping everything up with all these characters. Also, something to be noted, in episode 1, I'm pretty sure episode 1 was like a flash forward that showed Sato and Shio on top of their apartment building, and I think it was burning because we seen like flames or whatever. Because in this episode, Shio talked about how she wanted to cook for Sato. She wanted to bake a cake or something like that, all right? And with Shio always staying alone at home, she could have burnt the building or something like that because she's a kid, so obviously she doesn't know how to properly cook. So that might be a thing, but I guess we'll have to see. So the poll question I'm going to ask this time is, who is the next person to die, all right? Because with Shoko's death, I don't think it's going to end at her, all right? So we still have Sato and Shio left. We still have Taiyo left. We still have Kobe left. We still have the teacher left. So who's next on the chopping block? But guys, that is it for this review. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Satsuki the Savage.